Hello everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. So in this video I'm going to talk to you about the Marchman Act and the Guardianship, which is the statutes that we use to get people into treatment here in Florida. And once we get these orders, it could be one or the other, it could be both. Now then, like what happens after that? Where is the person going to treatment? I mean, after all, Mark, you're not a clinician, so you shouldn't be giving clinical advice. Is that right? And I'm like, and if I'm talking to a family, of course, I mean that I'm not a clinician and I don't give clinical advice. Now, there are a number of treatment centers that we work with. I would say they're select. They're very small. Probably I can count them all on one hand. Primarily because we only work with facilities that are also not only licensed to handle a substance use case, but have a primary license for mental illness. That's key and critical. And 9 years ago, that we could there were lots of facilities that could handle a substance use case. Very few of them were actually licensed as primary mental illness. COVID and the legalization of marijuana are the two things that really changed the cases that we get and the way we even handle these things. But what happens if a family comes to us and they have a very serious case, and when I think about it, all the cases are serious, and I guess I say that tongue in cheek, but they're so complicated from a clinical perspective. What do we do? Well, in addition to the facilities that we work with, I have three basic clinicians that I go to that are really part of our team. They're on our website. Jimmy Kane is my guy up in the Boston, Massachusetts area, covers all of New England. Phenomenal. And down here I have Dr. Robert Sanchez, who's a forensic psychologist, and I also have Evan Jershaw, who's a licensed clinical social worker. And they work with us hand in hand. They're sort of an a la carte option for our clients, but they will help you to put together a clinical plan, meaning find the right facility that's clinically appropriate for your loved one, because there's no one size fits all. You got to find the right program. And if your loved one has been in and out of treatment for years and years and years, which is typically the case by the time they get to us, then of course we need to find the right place for them to go. And also, if mom and dad have been paying a premium, an insurance premium for all these years, well, frankly, they want the benefits they've been paying for. And so we need to find a facility that hopefully can take the insurance that you've been paying for. So that's sort of the added piece that we have here. And I've also talked about John, who's my private investigator, who has a team of investigators who can basically help us find anywhere, certainly in Florida and other parts of the country. And they're key and critical. I mean, we work hand in hand with law enforcement, and proud to say that, but we have our own sort of team of law enforcement officers who help us to get things done much, much quicker. So if you're a family who needs help and you need the clinical aspect of what we do, we can help you. Anyway, with that said, I appreciate you tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.